You can have all the technology in the world.
Right.
What the hell does it mean if your life is not improving? In fact, in many ways, getting worse.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
They do a poll to the American people, and they say, Americans, do you think you are better off today than somebody in your situation, middle class, whatever you may be, was 40 years ago? Okay? Are you better off today than somebody in your circumstance would have been 40 years ago? But on average, most people said, I think the situation is worse today than it was 40 years ago. You can have all the technology in the world.
Right.
What the hell does it mean if your life is not improving? In fact, in many ways, getting worse.
yeah.
All right.
Well, again, we'll go back to polls again because I don't necessarily believe that polls are totally accurate, but I do think that the issue with it being virtually impossible for one person to sustain the entire family these days, one worker, the father or the mother, whoever it is, to sustain the entire that's a giant issue. I think the minimum wage in this country is ridiculous. I mean, to $7, what?
It's insane.
How do you live off $7? Some guy was just did a TikTok video where he's like, they're trying to say that minimum wage $15 is too much. I think he had a sub that he bought for $25. So imagine that's your lunch. So imagine you have to work 3.5 hours just to pay for a sandwich. Imagine how insane that is.
We, are trying to raise the minimum wage, federal minimum wage, to $17 an hour.
That's a reasonable amount of money. I mean, it's going to be real difficult to live off of $17 an hour.
But at least that's right.
But at least you get
live.
a sandwich in under 2 hours worth of work.